The Calm English Podcast.
From Soft English. Tell me something. What does the first hour of your morning actually look like? Not the ideal version, not the version you planned the night before. The real one.
Oh, the real one. Okay, the real one involves me lying in bed for at least 10 minutes pretending I am not awake yet, bargaining with myself. Just 5 more minutes, just 3 more minutes.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Mia. And today on Soft English Podcast, we are talking about morning routines, what they look like in real life, why they matter, and how to talk about them naturally and confidently in English.
Because morning routines come up everywhere. In conversations, in job interviews, in small talk. And today, we want to make sure you have the right words to talk about yours. Honestly and naturally.
Ethan, honestly, do you have a proper morning routine, or is it more of a morning survival situation?
Honestly, it took me a long time to build one. For years, my morning was just alarm goes off, snooze, snooze again, panic, rush out the door with no breakfast and a slightly wrong shirt.
The slightly wrong shirt is such a real detail. I know that morning. I have lived that morning many times.
But I noticed something. The mornings where I just reacted. Where I woke up and immediately grabbed my phone and started responding to things. Those days always felt scattered. Like I never fully caught up with myself.
Yes, you spend the rest of the day feeling slightly behind, slightly rushed, even if nothing particularly bad happened. It is like starting a race after everyone else has already begun.
Exactly. And the mornings where I had even just 30 minutes of something intentional, something that was mine before the day started asking things of me, those days felt different, calmer, more mine.
So it is not really about having a perfect routine with cold showers and journaling and green juice. It is about having something, anything, that helps you arrive in your day feeling like yourself.
Yes, even 10 minutes of quiet with a warm drink before the noise begins. That can be enough. It is about transition, moving from sleep to waking gradually, instead of being thrown into the day.
I love that word, transition. Your morning is a transition from one state to another, and how you make that transition sets the tone for everything that follows.
So, what does your morning actually look like now? The real current version?
Okay, so I still lie in bed for a few minutes, but now it is intentional. I do not look at my phone, I just lie there and let myself wake up slowly. Let my thoughts settle. Notice how I feel.
That sounds simple, but it is actually quite powerful. You are checking in with yourself before checking in with the world.
Exactly. And then I make tea. Always tea first. And I sit with it. Just sit. No podcast, no scrolling, no news. Just the tea and the quiet. Maybe 10 minutes.
That sounds genuinely peaceful. For me, it is coffee and a short walk, even just around the block. Something about moving my body before the day begins helps my mind feel clearer.
Movement in the morning is so good for that. You are literally shaking off the stillness of sleep and telling your body, okay, we are awake now. We are ready.
And I write 3 things I want to do that day. Not a huge list, just 3. So I start with clarity instead of chaos.
3 things is such a healthy number. Manageable, not overwhelming, and it means even on a difficult day, if you did those 3 things, the day was not wasted.
Okay. It is time for our word tour. 5 words today, all connected to mornings, routines, and how we start our days. Fewer words, explained more deeply, with real examples from real conversations.
Let's start with our first word, routine. A routine is a set of actions you do regularly in the same order. It becomes automatic over time. You do not have to think about it, it just happens.
Say it with us. Routine. Routine. You might say, I have a morning routine that helps me feel ready for the day. Or, I am trying to build a healthier routine.
The beautiful thing about a routine is that it removes decision fatigue. You do not spend energy deciding what to do next. Your body already knows. That saved energy goes into your actual day.
I did not have a proper routine for years, and I felt it. Now my morning routine is the foundation of my whole day. So instead of saying I do the same things every morning, say, I have a routine. It sounds intentional and grounded.
Second word, groggy. To feel groggy means to feel dull, slow, and not fully awake, usually right after waking up. Your body is awake, but your mind is still catching up.
Say it slowly. Groggy. Groggy. For example, I always feel groggy for the first 20 minutes. Or, I woke up feeling really groggy this morning.
Groggy is that heavy, foggy feeling when your eyes are open, but your brain is still somewhere between sleep and waking. Most people feel it. It is completely normal and usually passes after a few minutes.
I do not drink coffee immediately when I wake up. I wait until the grogginess passes naturally first. So instead of saying I was not fully awake yet, say, I was still feeling groggy. It sounds much more natural and specific.
Third word, ease into. To ease into something means to start slowly and gently, without rushing or forcing. You move into it gradually, giving yourself time to adjust.
Say it with us. Ease into. Ease into. You might say, I like to ease into my morning slowly. Or, I do not like jumping straight into work. I need to ease into the day first.
Easing into your morning is the opposite of being thrown into it. It is intentional gentleness. You are giving yourself permission to arrive slowly rather than arriving in a panic.
I have learned to ease into my mornings instead of rushing. It changed everything about how I feel by midday. So instead of saying I start my morning slowly, say, I ease into my morning. It sounds so much more natural.
Fourth word, productive. To be productive means to do things that are useful, effective, and move you forward. You are not just busy, you are actually achieving something meaningful.
Say it slowly. Productive. Productive. For example, I feel most productive in the morning. Or, a good morning routine makes the rest of my day more productive.
Productive is different from busy. Busy means a lot is happening. Productive means the right things are happening. And a calm, intentional morning often leads to a more productive day because you start from a clear and settled place.
On the mornings I follow my routine, I am so much more productive. On the mornings I skip it, I feel scattered all day. So instead of saying I get a lot done, say, I feel really productive today. It sounds more intentional.
And our fifth and final word, intentional. To be intentional means to do something on purpose, with awareness and with a clear reason. You are not just going through the motions, you are choosing each action consciously.
Say it with us. Intentional. Intentional. You might say, I am trying to be more intentional about my mornings. Or, even small intentional habits make a big difference over time.
Intentional is the opposite of automatic or mindless. When you are intentional, you ask, why am I doing this? Does this serve me? And that question changes everything about how you start your day.
I want my morning to be intentional, not just reactive. That one shift made my whole routine feel different. So instead of saying I try to be careful about how I spend my morning, say, I am trying to be more intentional with my morning routine.
So today's 5 words are routine, groggy, ease into, productive, and intentional.
When you have a regular set of morning habits, I have a morning routine. When your brain is still catching up after waking, I feel groggy. When you start slowly and gently, I like to ease into my morning. When your actions are moving you forward meaningfully, I feel productive. And when everything you do is chosen with purpose, my morning is intentional.
For your practice today, write one sentence in the comments describing your real morning. Something like, I always feel groggy for the first 20 minutes. Or, I am trying to build a more intentional morning routine. We would love to read every single one.
And if this episode gave you better words for your mornings, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who also wants to start their day a little better.
Take care of your mornings and take care of your English. This is Mia.
And this is Ethan. You have been listening to Soft English. Bye, everyone.
Bye.